I'm sure you're aware that the speaker has called the actions of Mr. Latvala reprehensible, and he's been very highly critical of it. Mr. Latvala did raise a lot of money that he gave to the Republican Party of Florida, including $100,000 in the last quarter alone. And I was just curious as to if the party had any thoughts as to are they just going to spend that money, or were they planning to do anything to try to mitigate the situation in terms of the fact that they took all this money from Mr. Latvala?
Sure. So I'll answer that in a couple of parts for you. So the first thing I would say is that the money that goes into the Republican Party coffers, a lot of that, it's budgeted. So a lot of that money has been spent already. So that's the first thing I would say. The second thing I would say on that is that I would say that the money being used in the Republican Party coffers, helping to get Republicans elected and putting the infrastructure in place for 2018, is probably a better use of the money than actually giving it back to, and it wouldn't be given back to Jack Latvala, would be given back to his PC. And the third thing and the last thing I would say, and this is important, is that I would probably be more than happy to give the money back to Jack Latvala and Jack Latvala's committee as soon as the Florida Democrats give the $275,000 back that Stephen Battelle gave to the Democrats. And we don't hear that very often, that the money that is given back. But as a follow-up,
you do know that Senator Grimsley, she took the money, the same amount, and she donated it to other groups. And in the past, that's sort of been a lot of people have done that, where they, and in fact, if I remember correctly, the Republican Party did that several years ago.
I understand, but Senator Grimsley, her situation is a little bit different. She is not expending money. She's not a political party. A lot of the money that has been given to the Republican Party, we have ongoing expenses that we are expending. But again, we're talking about a political party, so the only thing that we can draw a parallel to here is the Florida Democrats. And the Florida Democrats, their chairman was asked to removed under sort of similar circumstances, not the exact same circumstances, but his chairman did give directly about I do not know the number, about $225,000 to $275,000. No one ever asked the Democrats if they were going to give back that money. So I do find it a little odd that all of a sudden they're asking the Republicans, are they going to give back Jack Latvala's money? But nobody has ever asked the Democrats are going to give back Stephen Battelle's money. Maybe it's because they're just absolutely broke and they have no money.
I can assure you, sir, that I will make sure to ask the Democrats.
But that's where we are on that. So.
All right, thank you.
You got it.